Hello and welcome to a new video. Happy leap year. Leap day? Leap. Happy leap year. We are doing my most anticipated video of the year, I guess. I don't know. Nobody's asked for it, but I've been anticipating it since I did my second bookshelf tour and my TBR shelf tour, and I've just been like, let's do a regular bookshelf tour. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So here we go. So here is the very top of my bookshelf. It's lovely. Here we have a duck. You'll see throughout my entire bookshelf that I have random ducks everywhere. I have just this weird obsession with like rubber ducks. I just think they're cute. So here is volume 1 and volume 2 of the Fairy Loot fake boxes, and I don't think I have anything in them. Yeah, there's nothing in this one, and oh no. And there's nothing in the second one. I think if I'd use these for anything, it would be to store money in, but we don't have any. Up top, I have this crown that I had my great aunt and uncle got it for me for graduating high school, and I just have it up here. Then we have the Barnes & Noble's collector's editions of Beauty and the Beast and other classic fairy tales, Alice in Wonderland, and other stories by Lewis Carroll. And then we have the Wizard of Oz, and then we have the Tea Dragon Society, the Tea Dragon Festival, and then we have the illustrated edition of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, and then we have the Barnes & Noble's collector edition of Dracula. Then we have a speaker that, like a wireless speaker that's also an alarm clock that apparently I can't move, that I don't use, because I have headphones and nobody wants to hear my music, so that's that. Then we have a spider loaf, which is just a, you know, one of those like Marvel cube plushies. I have 5 of these. You'll see more of them in a second. And then we just have a bunch of collector's boxes back there, but I've taken out the, you know, boxes, or the books. And then we have a little memory box here, and yeah. Moving on, we have these 4 postcards that my grandmother sent to me a long time ago. One says high five, the next says go get 'em tiger, over the moon, whale of a time, and then over there, piece of cake. A piece of gluten-free cake hidden behind a fleur-de-lis. Anyway. So I just think those look really good along my bookshelf. And then we have my Harry Potter shelf with some extras. So we have my first ever spider loaf. That one, those 3 were extras. I've talked about them before, but this is the first one. He's the, you know, ooh, you can see all the dust on my bookshelf. I'm sorry. But he's the first one, and I love him the most. So here is the Harry Potter shelf. We're going to go from right to left. So this is Tuffy. He's just like one of... Yep. There you go. Tuffy's just one of those, like, TY toys. And I got him when I went to a camp experience. Then we have the oh no, this is going to be a nightmare. Then we have the LitJoy Crate Slytherin Locket. And I just have that in a cup because I have nowhere to store it. Then we have Remus Lupin and Severus Snape's wands. Yeah. I want to get Sirius Black's wand, and then everything will be good to go. Then we have the Goblet of Fire Kara Kazik mug, and I don't have anything in there except for the wands, so they'll sit there. And then we have a cute little LitJoy Crate Hedwig ornament. I just think this is so cute. I had it on my Christmas tree, and then I took it down because I wanted to keep the little bird. Then we have this ceramic bowl that I made a long time ago. And it's just, I used the marbling effect. It's just so cool. And the little bird sits in there. Moving on, we have a Fay Crate coin. It's for the Raven Boys, and it says the head is 2 wise, the heart is 2, and the heart is all fire. I can't read, obviously. Then we have a London bus. I've never been to London, but I have one. It goes with the Harry Potter shelf because, you know, London, Harry Potter, the night bus. Anyway. And then we have my tarot deck, and it just, oh my god, it's so dusty. It just lives up here because it has nowhere else to live in my room. And then we have the Lit Joy Crate Fleur and Bill's wedding invitation, and it's just so pretty. And then I kept the envelope that it came in because it has this really fancy wax seal stamp, and I just love it. Can't put it back apparently. There we go. And then we have the Slytherin editions of Harry Potter. I don't have the 4th one yet because it's not out yet in the US, so there you go. Then we have the Night Bus Harry Potter mug, and it's just holding all the bookmarks that I own, and yeah, it just holds all the bookmarks. And then we have 2 more mugs that hold nothing, I believe. This one is Hagrid's Hut, or the Forest, you know, whatever you want to call it. You know, yeah. And then we have Diagon Alley. Yeah, so these just sit back here. And this holds the lights that used to go on my bookshelf, but Steve kept trying to eat them, so we can't have nice things anymore. Then we have my Polaroid camera and the platform and 3/4. The platform 9 3/4 ticket, and they just sit up top here. And then we have my Harry Potter adult UK editions, and we only have the 5, 6, and 7, and I'm working on getting 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we have a print of Audrey Rose and Thomas Cresswell as they're getting married. This was the like pre-order incentive for Capturing the Devil, and I just think it's so beautiful. And then we have this growing seeds packet for lavender, roses, and forget-me-nots. And my best friend got me this for Valentine's Day. It's just too cold to start growing anything outside, so that's why it's up here. And then we have 2 candles, the restricted section and Ollivander's Wand Shop, and I have yet to light them. They just look good up on this shelf. Moving down to the next shelf, we have some of the most favorite books that I like to look at. Starting with the knickknacks, we have this clacky teeth. My brother and my dad went out of their way to find one of these because I used to be obsessed with that gaming channel Rooster Teeth, and I can't get rid of this. It's just too sentimental. Then we have this piggy bank that is like pure silver or whatever. Maybe not pure silver, but it's silver and it tarnishes, and it used to belong to my mom, and there are coins in there, and yeah. And then we have this cute little keychain, which is the crown from The Cruel Prince, and it's, I think it's from an Owl Crate box. It's either Owl Crate or Fairy Loot, and I can't remember which one. So in the back we have the Heroes of Olympus. Nope. We have the Percy Jackson and the Olympians series. We have 1 through 4 in paperback and number 5 in hardback. If that doesn't bug you, I don't know what does. Then we have a notebook from Lit Joy Crate. It's the Life of Albus Dumbledore by Rita Skeeter. And then we have the collector's edition of A Court of Thorns and Roses. Then you got King of Scars, Ninth House, the Barnes & Noble editions of the Cruel Prince series. Then we have the Starless Sea by Aaron Morgenstern. This is the, what do you call it? Illumicrate edition, I think. Pretty sure. And that just sits like that. And then we have the Monsters of Verity series down here. And then we have the Raven Cycle series, which is phenomenal. And that is that shelf. Moving down, we have another little duck. This one's a football duck. Don't ask, I don't know. I just really like ducks, apparently. And then we have a geode. And then we have a little globe of Prythian, Hybern, Prithia, you know, from the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. Excuse you. And then we have my rock collection along with a patch that says I'm being perfectly fucking civil. It's a Raven Cycle series quote. And I just have a bunch of rocks. Like, for example, this one is from Alcatraz. I have a Costa Rica keychain. This rock is from the Statue of Liberty. Yes, I know, I'm a rebel. I got a bunch of, like, crystals, and the teacup is from somewhere. So, starting in the back. Maybe. We'll find out. Starting in the back, we have the Owl Crate editions of The Cruel Prince, and then we have Zach Bagans' 2 books, I Am Haunted and Living Life Through the Dead. Then we have the Owl Crate edition of Wicked Saints by Emily A. Duncan. Then we have The Enchantment of Ravens, Voice of Summer by Jessica Brody, The Library of Fates by Aditi Karana, Curse of the Fae Queen by Delia Castle. And then we have the UK editions, the UK paperback editions of the Court of Thorns and Roses series. And they just look really good together. And then we have probably my favorite book of all time, Destination Truth, Memoirs of a Monster Hunter by Josh Gates. Then we have Song of the Dryad, the Seeker-Keeper duology, The Wicked Deep, Brightly Burning, The Winterwood, A House of Salt and Sorrows, Serpent and Dove, and that is that shelf. And then here on the last shelf we have a graduation duck from when I graduated high school in 2017. We have loaf number 5, 3, and 4. Yes, I have 5 of them. I jokingly put that I bought that one, and then I said I wanted more. My dad bought me 4 more. So, there you go. Now I have 5 of them, and I don't know what to do with them, so they just sit on my shelf. So in the back we have the hardcover editions of A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. Then we have the first 3 books in the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. And then we have an Encyclopedia of Fairies by Catherine Briggs. Then we have Contagion by Aaron Bowman, Burning by Danielle Rollins, and then Breaking by Danielle Rollins, and then A Court of Candles candle, the Wingardium Leviosa one, and then we have 3 Dark Crowns and 1 Dark Throne by Kendara Blake, and then we have the Heroes of Olympus series by Rick Riordan, and that is the bottom shelf. So that was my bookshelf tour. Thank you so much for watching. I know it was kind of short, but I also don't have a lot of books, / I don't have a lot of room in this room. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Heart you. Bye!